What's up, YouTube? Tim in my tree house. Yeah. Check my banana stash. Go on, zoom in. Anyway, what am I here for? Talk to you about today. So I put up a video on my main channel. Some of you might have seen it. Trying to give some props to people that aren't vegan, because there's still wisdom. You know, everyone could be a teacher, still learn a lot. Yet I still see so much anger, mainly at Jamie Oliver, to be honest. It's quite interesting, that's the one. But I think because he's the one at the lower end dealing with the, I can't say without sounding mean. Like, in my head the word lower echelon type of people comes, but that's not what I mean. They're just dealing in the world that they're in. It's not their fault, it's not their choice. They've just grown up on that, you know, level of awareness. But he's the one in the trenches, the way I see it, and having known him, he's not in it for the money, man. He's calm. He wants to help people. Obviously there's a massive team around him that make it harder for him to make drastic changes, but he's slowly shifting people's awareness. But he's from the people for the people, and where is the people's minds right now? Because it's not where ours is. We are still a massive minority. So he's really at the lower end, because obviously there's still people hate on Russell, saying he's for the Fabian Society and all this. Maybe he is, man, absolutely, maybe he is, but it doesn't change what I've gained from that guy. Like, I'm not promoting, I don't even know what, maybe I am doing something, maybe I'm brainwashed and promoting, but as far as I'm aware, I'm trying to promote love and peace for animals as my main agenda. But what I've gained from him, I feel like I've gained a lot, and I've learned a lot from him, and I've been inspired a lot. So I take that and I ignore if there's things he said that I've not agreed with. And it's the same with the others when they say things. When Connor says, "Oh, I eat steak," after, like, he's talking about eating steaks and elephant suits. So be it, man. So be it. But I just know that he's unaware. You know, he's unaware, and I see the courage in him. And when he's able to, when his vision and perspective changes and awareness changes, and he can apply that courage to a new task, which could and may be for the animals, maybe something to do in the Irish government, I don't know, but for the people in Ireland, something like that. But anyway, my point being that there's still people hating, but people, what was that? I wrote a little note. Let's see what it said. When I was running, just went for a run. Oh yeah, they can't see the love that's not in their own hearts, so they can't see that through them. If like the people that are still hating, they can't see it in them if it's not in their own hearts. I feel like you can only people at the level, say, and Abraham Hicks talks about this, as you have a flying disc, and you have a high flying disc, and that's kind of high vibration, high wavelength, and you can only go up one step at a time. If you're angry, you can't suddenly be happy. If you're like depressed, you can't suddenly be happy. You have to go one up from depressed, and you have to go one at a time. So one up from depressed is like angry. Angry is a better emotion than depressed. It's hopelessness, and then angry, you're feeling something, and you can build from there. And it's sort of, you'll say things and you'll try to spread awareness, and this is, you know, you can't please everyone. This is why you can't please everyone, because everyone is on a different wavelength, and you can only really reach the people that are either sort of one below you. I don't want to say below is the wrong word, but you know what I mean. Around you. You can only reach the people around you. So one below you, your wavelength, or even those above you will hear you and be like, yeah, you're right. So just the way I see, you know, I'm trying to spread message in a way. I'm trying to find the understanding way to do this. I'm trying to find the way where, I call them non-vegans. Someone said not yet vegans. That's a better way of putting it. These not yet vegans, just see them as not yet vegans, but try to see them with that perspective of, I don't know. You don't have to see them how you want to see them. I just see them as a perspective of these guys. As I said in the video, they're so good at being focused on their thing that once they pull out from that and they see the bigger picture, that the power within them, the passion that they funnel them to be so good at that one thing, they can apply that elsewhere, and with time, they will apply it to this case. But you have to be patient, and you have to understand that people can only go one stage at a time. People can't go from depressed to happy like that. People can't go from eating KFC to raw vegan like that. It is a transition. We are human. If it was like that, life wouldn't be a fun journey, really. It wouldn't be Earth School for a reason. You know what I mean? You have to progress through the years, through the grades. You have to do the work. You have to learn the knowledge, apply it, and then you gain the wisdom from the application. And it takes time to do so. It wouldn't have the same. I wouldn't enjoy it as much. We know we think we want things instantly. We think we do. But if we were to get them instantly, there would be no satisfaction in that whatsoever. So when we think we want Jamie Oliver to be vegan, we want Russell Brand, why is he not vegan? He clearly doesn't care. It's cool. I'm happy with, there's people trickling over every single day. There's people coming over every single day that are impressionable people to someone. Names, you might know someone famous to you in the last month that went vegan, you know? So slowly they're trickling over. And when they do come, imagine that. Actually visualize, because that's how we do change things. We have to be the ones that visualize it positively, not just be angry, because that doesn't help change anything. We're also, if you're here and you're probably on a spiritual journey, you're into visualization, manifestation. So visualize that person. Visualize Joe Rogan being vegan and how he would promote that in a positive way. You know, visualize Russell Brand finally connecting that the biggest path to peace on the planet right now is how we treat animals, and once we get that key in place, then all the rest will fall apart. The wars and everything will disintegrate after that, because that's how I feel, that's how I believe. So I see these guys, once they get that in place, Ricky Gervais, you know, so close yet so far. Visualize how it would be when Jamie Oliver is only promoting vegan recipes. You could try that, you know, and you'll see it slowly shift. Even I filmed the video about Joe Rogan and Edo and all them yesterday, and then within an hour of filming it, I saw a tweet of Joe Rogan said he'd watched Cowspiracy. Now, this is how I see the world now. I feel like I manifested that. Maybe whatever you could say, you can say not. You could say I'm fucking crazy. That's cool. I don't care. I feel like I had faith in Joe Rogan and these guys. I'm showing faith in them, and then the rewards come in because I am sort of manifesting that in a way. I mean, I'm sure we all are together, but I just can only see the world from my perspective, and the way I see it, I made that video. I've had discussions with people. I'm like, just give him time. And then he's watched Cowspiracy. He's got Kip and Keegan on his Joe Rogan Experience tonight. So yeah, I'll leave you with that for today. Talk to you in the comments below. See you soon.